Ladies, gentlemen, and engines, I have pleasure in declaring your lovely lakeside loop line now open. Excuse me, Sir Duke. Are you real? Skarloey said you'd been listening to Duck. Duck thinks that Dukes were Great Western engines, but Dukes are really people. I am happy to assure you, Peter Sam, that I am a real live Duke. I'll give Duck Dukes. Shh. I congratulate you, sir, on your remarkable railway. It must be a record indeed to have 2 locomotives in regular service and both 100 years old. Long life, then, and good running to Skarloey and Rheneas, your famous old engines. Thank you, Your Grace, and everyone, for your kind wishes. You've given us both a lovely 100th birthday. But, Your Grace, Skarloey and I aren't the only record engines. We've got twin brothers, Talion and Dolgoch.
Stephen, my friend, do you know anything about that young woman? The one running the refreshment stand?
Who? Oh, the red-haired one? Yes, that's Clarissa Kindly. Her mother is a friend of many of my father's engines. Oh, my goodness, Robert. Have you got yourself a fancy?
Excuse me, Stephen. I need a drink.
A glass of champagne, if you would. That is, assuming Mr. Sam hasn't drunk it all already. Of course, Your Grace. Right away. So you know who I am, then? Of course. People might think me rather silly if I didn't. Does that matter terribly to you? What other people think? Perhaps not. I just don't like giving the wrong impression. Huh. I see. So, my friend tells me you come from a family of railway enthusiasts. That's mostly my mother. But I can understand her fascination. There's something about railways. Something that's very attractive on an elemental level. And what does your father think? I doubt he thinks much of anything. I lost my father during the war. Ah, I understand. My father perished during the war as well. And I never knew my mother, so when he died, I was left quite alone. I said that we lost my father during the war. He didn't die, he left us. And he didn't leave us with a grand estate and a personal castle. He left us with broken hearts and immeasurable debt. My mother is aging and ill most of the time. I have to work and earn the income for the house. The Northwestern Railway is generous to us, but I still do what I can to help. I see. That's rather an unfortunate story. But it's very good of you to do what you do, taking care of your mother and everything. I can already tell you're a very good person. Well, I'm glad you think so. To be honest, I'm also glad that you do what you do. And here I was beginning to think that you resented me. On the contrary, Mr. Normanby. You may have been born into wealth, but at least you do good with it. You help the railways, and the railways help us. To you, the railway is a hobby, but to many people, myself included, it's a lifeline. So, thank you. Well, you're very welcome. In that case, I might ask for a second drink. As you wish. You must be thirsty. Oh dear, I think I've given a false impression. The second one is for you. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I'm not allowed to drink on the job. So, perhaps you can buy me a drink next time. Ah, so there will be a next time. No false impressions. Good day, Your Grace. Oh, Robert, please. Good day then, Miss Kindly. Clarissa, please. Your attention, everyone. Clear the station. We've got a runaway. The 9:15 goods inbound from Paris is out of control. Great Scott, Mark is pulling that train. He never has accidents. Clearing the station won't do a thing. There's nowhere for us to go. We need to send him into the sidings. Right you are, Connor. Gina, you're up.
See, Granton. Hey, Splodge.
Wake up, you useless sacks of a scrap iron! What? There's a runaway a-coming. You call this yardship shape? Clear the line right now!
Alright, no need to shout.
Hurry, hurry! Come on, Gina. Oh no! Impossibile! Sacre bleu! Mark! You imbeciles! I told you to clear the line!
What are you talking about? Neither of us touched those trucks. Yeah, we were all the way over here. What were you doing with those trucks,
Me? How dare you? Only a diesel could screw up this bad. Silence. Gina, what is the meaning of this? Oh, Mr. Crinkets, I'm so sorry. It wasn't my fault.
Oh, really? Then whose fault was it?
Well done, Potter. If I may say so, you have been today a really useful engine. Actually, I would prefer if you didn't say so. Now, may I please be gone? Of course. Enjoy your money and the remainder of your independence. The time draws near. Soon enough, I will have my revenge, and Normandy will be no more.
Now that's what I call a delivery. Record time.
Agreed. We make a good team, Thomas.
Always have, always will.
Yeah. You know, sometimes it seems like the world is so different that we forget about the things that have never changed.
Do you remember when I first came to Sodor? All high-pitched and squeaky. Everything was, "Oh yes, sir, please, sir, thank you, sir." I remember those days. Not all of them fondly, I suppose, but I remember them nonetheless. Despite everything that's happened, this is still Sodor. It's still home. I'm still me, and you're still you. We're still friends. Of course, Percy. Always.
Morning, Melody. Good morning, James. I just came to say goodbye. Goodbye? You mean today is... Yes. Your controller was kind to let me stay on Sodor until I could find work elsewhere. And now I have. Eurorail. I'll be heading to the mainland this afternoon.
Oh, Eurorail. You be careful there. I heard there was just a big accident there at King's Cross.
Yes, I heard that too. And you be careful here too, James. Sodor has had its fair share of accidents these past few months.
Yeah, I suppose it has. It's kind of weird, actually. First there was Neville's accident, and then Bear, and then Derek broke down on the main line, which I wouldn't think is so unusual, except for the fact that the same thing happened to Timothy not 2 days later. It seems like there's been even more accidents than usual lately, and for this railway, that's really saying something. Anyways, you can rest assured that I'll be careful. I assume you said goodbye to Oliver already.
Yes, this morning. I'll come back and visit sometime if I can. In the meantime, I'd better get going. And James, thank you for everything. You've been a great friend.
You're welcome, Melody. I'll miss you. So long.
So long, James.
Is Melody leaving?
Yep. Now that Oliver's back, she's off to find work on Eurorail. You know, I'm glad that you finally came to your senses about Melody, and that you finally had the chance to make things right between you two.
Yes, of course.
Gordon, you did apologize, didn't you?
Ah, yes, well, you see, I had meant to, but,
Gordon, it has been months. You know how much you hurt her, and you never even deigned to say you were sorry?
Well, not directly, I suppose. I'm sure she got the general idea, though. I mean...
Oh, no. Not again. What's happened this time?
Faulty points, it looks like. Dennis was shunting coaches in the yard. Suddenly he was switched onto the main line and ran head-on into Ferdinand's goods train. It's lucky the coaches didn't have any passengers in them.
This is ridiculous. Where are these accidents coming from?
Indeed. I can't believe all these accidents have been random coincidences. There must be some sort of connection. Let me know when you figure it out. My crane arm is going to get sore from all this cleanup.
Harvey's sore arm is going to be the least of our problems if someone doesn't get to the bottom of this. And soon.
Be vigilant, James. Something is afoot.
Okay, that one's on us. I think you mean it's on you. What? No, this was your fault. Was not, was too, was not, was too.
I suppose it was bound to be my turn eventually. Oh, why do I work here?
Oh, this is ridiculous. Why do these accidents keep happening? Charles, calm down, would you? You'll figure it out. We can get through this. Don't you understand? This is not normal. Why is this happening only now that I'm the Fat Controller? Brother, please, calm down. This isn't like you, Charles. You don't understand. How many complaints I've been getting? How many angry letters and emails? Why must this happen to me? Brooke, would you mind giving us a minute, please? Of course, Emily. Why me, you say? You're not just talking about the accidents, are you? You always were good at reading people, weren't you? Of course I am. It's my job. No, I'm not just talking about the accidents. Why did Father choose me? Of all the people, why me? When he first told me I would be the Fat Controller, I was exhilarated, but now I just feel more and more inadequate in the role. Like this hat was never even mine to take. You didn't take the hat, Charles. It was given to you. Father gave it to you because he saw potential in you. And good. He gave it to you because he knew that you could handle the job. All the ups and all the downs. And what if Father was wrong? He wasn't. Believe me. What makes you so sure of that? Because I see that potential in you too. The Northwestern Railway is in a crisis. Sodor looks to you to lead. We all do. And I know you can do it. Well, I certainly hope that you're right, Emily. Well, it's like you said. I'm good at reading people.